Well, this is Baruch Fleischman. I'm here at the Tikkun Elevator Kollel, and this is the Art Scroll Tanakh series on the Sefer Tehillim, which means Psalms. And as we said before, the Psalms are really songs, but the music has been lost, but the poetry is still here. So let's go over here to number 63. 63 is a song of David. Let's read the introduction to it and see what we can get. He said, David sought refuge from his pursuers, but he became stranded and trapped in the parched wasteland of the Judean desert. If you've ever been into the Judean desert, it's really, really hot there and dry. Outside, the king, Saul, and his army surrounded him. From within, David was attacked by a terrible thirst, which utterly drained his energy. Now, oblivious to these dangers, though, David erected a massive fortress of faith, which he insulated himself from the ravages of his hostile physical environment. His vast intellectual powers were completely preoccupied with the desire to draw even closer to God. And these difficult times are times in which we find ourselves. David's thirst in the wilderness was essentially spiritual. He longed to gaze upon God's splendor, and he yearned to hear the teachings of Torah scholars who reveal the ways of God, the true harmony of the universe. Indeed, David's soul was ablaze with love for his Maker. This flaming thirst could be quenched only by closeness to Hashem, as David states, "In the shadow of your wings I shall joyously sing." Now he says there's a medrash which is called the Shochetov. It observes that this psalm foretells that the exiled children of Israel will cry out. We're crying out right now. We're first starting to come together. Our souls are wearied and parched. We yearn for the refreshing words of Torah, but the Gentiles will now not allow us this. Thus will the words of the prophet Amos be fulfilled, and he says, quote, "Behold, the days are coming, says my Lord Hashem Elohim, when I shall send a famine in the land. That famine will be not a famine of bread, that we don't have what to eat, not a thirst for water, but a thirst for hearing the words of Hashem." Let's take a look at the psalm itself. The psalm says, a song of David, when he was in the wilderness of Judah. O God, you are my God. I seek you, my soul thirsts for you, my flesh longs for you, in a land of barren and weary people with no water. In a land barren and weary with no water. Thus I beheld you in the sanctuary, to see your might and your glory. For better is your kindness than life. My lips shall praise you. Then I shall bless you all my life. In your name I shall lift my hands, as with fat and abundance will my soul be sated. And with joyous language will my mouth give praise. When I remember you upon my couch, in night watches meditating upon you, for you are a help for me. In the shadow of your wings I shall joyously sing. My soul cleaves after you. To me your right arm lent support. But as for them, they seek desolation for my soul. They shall enter the lowest depths of the earth. He shall drag him by the sword. The portions of foxes shall they be. But the king shall be glad with God. Glorified will be his everyone who swears by him. For the mouth of falsifiers will be stopped.